celebrations. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome, everyone, to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Commodores will kick it away first.
Let's
And he takes this
go.
from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Volunteers offense will get the first possession of the game. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. And the Volunteers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Trying to escape and get it himself. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Volunteers will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
And the Vols are on the move. To the air on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. Fires to the big fella. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
I'll tell you, when you got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on 1st down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He'll throw on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Kane. And he'll take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards and Neyland on third down. Back to throw, it's Tate. Here comes the heat. Snagged in the middle, it's not. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Wide open, it's a foot race. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed. And took a little momentum with him out of bounds. Tennessee ready to go to work the big orange offense on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Pulls it in. It's King. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. The Vols can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He's got it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, Volunteers!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Keeps looking downfield. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. Looking for a man. It's Tate. Working that left side now. Oh, he's got some space. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. Red pass, it's complete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Peace. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They just keep firing. Grab near the sticks, it's Albert. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
Stopped at the 7. He's probably second-guessing that return. So here is the Tennessee offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Off the play fake on first down to throw. On the move, he fires. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's King. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He gets it across the 25 to the 24. Give him 5 on the carry. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
On fourth down, going to the air. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain. And the Volunteers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB design run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front. Guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got him then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Looking to throw, it's Tate. Under fire. Finds his big tight end. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Commodores will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Quickly complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Volunteers headed quickly to the line. Looking to fire. Moving away from pressure. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
Using his feet to buy time. He's going to run it. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. And the Vols are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
Man, when I was at Florida, Steve Spurrier would wait for this opportunity in a game 4th and inches, and he'd signal in red Snoopy. Quarterback sneak. It works every time.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the fullback. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown ball!
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to pass. It's Tate. Grabs it in the middle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Offense lining up quickly. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half.
When you play zone and you drop back, you're dropping back to a spot. And that means there's going to be holes, and the quarterback has to do a good job of reading it, seeing it, throwing it between those holes. He does a really nice job.
Intercepted! Oh, what a play! Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
How do you not get excited and out of your seat when you see the big boys making the little boys play? Listen, I know you DBs can do all that running around stuff and catch the football. I can too. I just do it in a sexier, bigger body. Yes, please.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. He unleashes a long one. Grabs it inside the 15. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. Looking to throw on first down. He makes the grab. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Off the boot, looking for his man. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tennessee!
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Past the first down marker and still running. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And we've got to start our report by shouting out that quarterback. My man was dropping dimes like a bank robber, one after another, right on the money, spreading the wealth. Are you picking up on the theme here, people? Long ways to go, I know. But if this continues, that young man is going to be cashing in more ways than one. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this.
Turning it on! And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. And the Commodores just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. Makes the grab and knocked down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. The Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to throw, it's Tate. Got it behind the line. It's not. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And this one is perfect. That cuts the lead down to 28-10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Southern Miss is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. They're trailing by just 4 to Florida Atlantic. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Vols can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They go to the ground. There he goes. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And the Volunteers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He'll keep it on the sneak. And from this angle, I don't think he got the 1st down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Give to the fullback. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Volunteers are rolling down the field. Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this game. And in the 3rd quarter, you're getting a little nervous, I think, if you're the head coach, because he's a guy you need to have success if you're going to win.
8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. The give to the back. Breaks into the open.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
It's not sexy. It's not pretty. It's actually kind of old school because people don't really run a lot of QB sneaks anymore. You don't even see quarterbacks under center that much. But what do? You keep your momentum going. You've already strung together a bunch of plays. Now is not the time to get super aggressive. Way to go high percentage, run the quarterback sneak, get the 1st down.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Vols in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Vols pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
And there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than when you're losing, you know they're going to run the football, they're trying to run the clock, and you can't stop them. They've got to be more aggressive, bring more guys to the line of scrimmage. They've got to stop this ground game and get the ball back.
And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Quarterback duplicitous in his dealing. Some would even say sneaky. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They got nothing and probably didn't like it on the last play. They'll have another chance on third and goal from the touchdown Volunteer. And the pummeling has started. They put up another score here in the 4th, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Got the quick completion. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Able to run it out to the 28 on first down. Now it's 2nd and 7. He's got it on the right. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. And the Commodores are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Tate. He's got it. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. At the 45, on its way. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Right back to the well. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Under fire. He's going to take off. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. Fires to the right. It's caught. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. And the Commodores started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And a sack all the way back at the 5. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Wants to go up top. Unleashes to the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. The 50. The 30. The 10. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. After this, it'll be a wrap. They'll now trying to pound their way in. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add their total.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that.